Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm sharing my experience of waking up at 5 a.m. every single day for 30 days, and what really happened. But before I dive into the results, I want to talk about something we don't usually admit out loud. What actually happens when we wake up late and let the morning slip out of our hands. The problem with waking up late. For a long time, my mornings looked exactly like this. I'd wake up late, already behind, already anxious, already stressed. It felt like I was starting the day in catch-up mode. I'd roll out of bed still tired, scroll through my phone, and somehow an hour would disappear before I even realized it. And because the morning already felt wasted, the rest of my day often followed the same pattern. And here's the thing. When you start your day with chaos, the rest of it very rarely improves. I'd skip breakfast, rush through tasks, constantly feel like I was running out of time, my motivation dipped, discipline slipped, and my sense of direction just faded. I'd tell myself, I'll fix everything tomorrow, but tomorrow looked exactly the same. Over time, habits like that don't just make you unproductive, they genuinely shape your identity. You start seeing yourself as someone who can't stick to a routine, someone who can't stay disciplined, someone who never quite gets ahead. And that identity has long-term consequences: low energy, low self-confidence, and honestly, low belief in your own abilities. That's when I realized something needed to change. I needed a reset. And that reset became the 5 a.m. morning routine. Why I chose 5 a.m. Waking up at 5 a.m. isn't about punishing yourself or trying to be some superhuman machine. It's about reclaiming the one part of the day nobody can take from you. A quiet hour where the world is still asleep, but you're already building momentum. So, here's what happened when I committed to it for 30 days. The benefits I experienced one by one. Benefit 1. Massive boost in discipline. The first thing I noticed was discipline, real discipline, not the kind you only feel for a couple of days. When you push yourself to get out of bed at 5 a.m., especially cold mornings, when your brain is screaming, "Stay under the blanket," you're training the muscle of self-control. And after a week, that discipline started leaking into everything else: eating healthier, staying consistent at the gym, getting my work done earlier, finishing the things I used to procrastinate. Waking up early made me feel like I was in control again. Benefit 2. Increased productivity and focus. That quiet morning window, it's a game changer. There are no messages, no notifications, no demands, just silence and clarity. I started using this time to plan my day, outline projects, write ideas, and think without interruption. What used to take me 3 hours in the afternoon took me 1 hour at 5 a.m. It's like my brain was operating on a completely different level. Benefit 3. Creativity skyrocketed. Something surprising happened. I became more creative. There's something about early mornings that makes your mind calm and open. Some of my best ideas came during those sunrise moments when everything feels fresh and unfiltered. If you're a writer, content creator, student, or entrepreneur, those early hours are priceless. Benefit 4. More time for health and movement. Getting up early finally gave me time to exercise before the day hijacked my schedule. On some mornings I stretched, other mornings I went for a walk, and sometimes I just practiced deep breathing. My energy increased, my stress decreased, and I felt physically lighter and mentally sharper. When you give your body attention first thing in the morning, everything else becomes easier. Benefit 5. Higher personal satisfaction. There's nothing like checking off tasks before most people even wake up. That sense of accomplishment is addictive. Each small win builds momentum and makes you feel capable, like you're someone who follows through, someone who can trust themselves. It genuinely improved my self-image. Benefit 6. Consistent growth in confidence. This is the part that hit me hardest. Getting up early made me feel confident, not because waking up at 5 a.m. is special, but because I proved to myself that I can decide to do something difficult and stick to it. You start to realize, if I can do this every day, what else can I do? That mindset shift is incredibly powerful. What 30 days taught me. After 30 days, I wasn't just waking up early. My whole identity had shifted. I felt more grounded, more productive, more creative, and honestly, more connected with myself. Life didn't magically become perfect, but mornings were no longer a source of stress. They became a foundation for good days. And that foundation has changed everything. So, that's what happened when I tried waking up at 5 a.m. for 30 days. If you're thinking about trying it yourself, start small. Pick a goal, stay consistent, and be patient with the process. You'll be surprised how much your life can change when you give yourself the gift of an early start. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want me to document another challenge. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.